to react. It's your boy Mike from Mike's Lifestyle Tips and Reactions, and today I'm going to be reacting to a video from Nate the Lawyer. If you don't know who Nate the Lawyer is, you need to get on this guy. He is excellent at breaking down cases using facts and logic. He is a lawyer. He used to be an officer out in New York City, I believe, and I caught wind of him like something like last year, maybe 2020 or something like that. But he's excellent. I love watching him. He gives me a lot of insight as into what's going on with a lot of the cases, whether they be police shootings or whether it be the U.S. national women's soccer team, the Cardi B situation, whatever it is. He's on it, and he comes with facts and logic and just breaking down the case and giving us, regular guys, he gives us insight as to what's going on and how to understand it. So, with no further ado,
for the facts about the Hunter Biden laptop story.
Let's see what you got for us, Nate. Bum, 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 bum.
Hey, welcome to the channel. My name is Nate the Lawyer. If it's your first time here, don't forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to the channel if you like what you hear. Okay, so many of you have been asking me to look into the Hunter Biden story. What are the facts?
Yeah.
What actually happened? So I said, okay, I will. But this video has no hope of being monetized, right? Because there is an active suppression campaign of the facts that I'm about to present to you right now. I'm just going to say it. There is an active suppression campaign against these facts. So this video has no hope of being monetized. So here are the facts.
Let's stop there. So he says there's an active campaign to suppress the information within this video. Absolutely. So Twitter, Facebook, so on and so forth, banned, Twitter specifically banned the New York Post from posting this video or from posting the information we're about to hear. They banned them. They said, well, we have to check and see if it's really true. So far it's Russian disinformation, so on and so forth. Facebook did the same thing. They banned people, or they stopped the flow of the information that we're about to hear. Which is extremely important, seeing that 45% of Biden voters did not know about the laptop, and 17% of Biden voters said they would have changed their vote had they known, which would have put all of the swing states in favor of Trump that year. Yeah.
Let's start in April 2019. This is Wilmington, Delaware, and this gentleman's name is John Paul Mac Isaac. He is legally blind, and he is the owner of this repair shop, the Mac Shop in Delaware. Now, first thing you're going to say is, although he's legally blind, how is he fixing computers? But he's able to use visual aids like magnifying glasses, microscope, yada, to fix computers.
Yeah,
that's what he relies on. He has this shop, and he is legally blind.
Now, you're visually impaired, but yet through the aid of devices, I mean, this is intricate work, I would assume, working on computers, right?
Yes, the screws are small, and the tools are pretty small. Luckily, there's a lot of visual aids. I use magnifying glasses, monocles. I even have a microscope that helps me do the close-end work.
So in April, a man walks into his computer shop to get his Apple computer serviced. The man identifies himself as Hunter Biden. Now, Mr. Isaac says this man came to the shop twice, but can't identify him as Hunter Biden because of his vision problems. So the man who comes to the shop brings a laptop and says he wants some data recovered. So Mr. Isaac does the job and puts everything on an external drive. So here, we trust but verify. Here's the actual receipt for the work Hunter Biden wanted to get done, with his signature on it. But now, no one ever comes back for this computer. Now, the laptop bore a sticker from the Beau Biden Foundation. Now, if you don't know, Beau Biden is the son of Joe Biden, who passed away. He's a war hero. So, since nobody came back for the laptop, Mr. Isaacs looked at the contents. And what he saw, he said, was, quote, alarming.
You got to a point where you saw things on the laptop that were disturbing. What did you see?
I saw material of a very personal nature. I don't want to obviously go into it. I don't feel comfortable about talking about the
Go
personal
into
stuff.
it.
I also saw files related to finance and other documents that just raised some red flags.
It was so alarming that Mr. Isaacs contacted law enforcement, the FBI. And Mr. Isaacs said he contacted the FBI because he feared for
Wrong
his safety
move.
after seeing what was on the laptop and the incriminating nature of it. So later that year, Mr. Isaacs met with the FBI. So in December 2019, the FBI came back with this subpoena for the laptop. The FBI seized the laptop and the external hard drive. Now, to even double down on the confirmation that this was seized by the FBI, they left Mr. Isaacs a receipt for the property they've taken. So the New York Post gets the contents and leak the story. Some of the contents on the computer was one, a 12-minute video, pornographic in nature, of Hunter Biden. You saw Hunter Biden allegedly smoking crack. You also saw Hunter Biden engaged in sexual acts with unidentified women and numerous sexually explicit images. But do you want to see the pictures? Do you want to see what alarmed Mr. Isaacs so much that he reported it to FBI? Here are those pictures. You may have to watch an ad before these pictures pop up. Let's go through what was on a laptop.
Fam, what is going on? Aw, fam.
The Daily Mail published everything. And that link for you to see the full barrage of pictures are in the description. So now, this is where things I think get interesting. See, when the story broke, people claimed that this was a Russian disinformation campaign. Now, why?
Yep.
The Russian government
Yep.
had hacked into a company called Burisma. Now, Burisma was paying Hunter Biden $50,000 a month for access to Joe Biden, right? Because at that time he was the president of the United States. So they were trying to get access to Joe Biden. So they were paying him $50,000 a month, which is a great job if you can get it. What the hell am I? I'm doing something wrong. But the Russian government hacked into the company. But they believed that these images and this information was from the Russian government. So the media suppressed this story, the New York Post story, and they said that this was because the information was quote unquote hacked information. Remember what happened with the DNC emails right before the election of 2016? They thought we had another one of those things happening. But just to be clear, the Hunter Biden emails are real. Hunter Biden signed this laptop in to be taken. There are pictures, incriminating pictures of him on this laptop. So when he was asked, was this his laptop? This is what he said.
Was that your laptop?
For real, I don't know.
I know, but you
my
know
point
that's
is,
this
I
is
really don't know.
Okay.
The answer
Come
is
on.
that.
You don't know
Truthfully.
yes or no if the laptop
I don't have
was
any
yours.
idea. I have no idea.
So
whether or
could
not.
have been yours.
Of course, certainly. There could be a laptop out there that was stolen from me. There could be that I was hacked. It could be that it was Russian intelligence. It could be that it was stolen
Come on,
from me.
fam.
Yeah.
Pause. Yo, mind you, our president, Joe Biden, said that Hunter Biden is the smartest man that he knows. Listen to this man's answers. I don't know. Well, somebody could have cloned me. Somebody could have cloned me and walked in as me. It was a double ganger. From like the Flash world, there was somebody that looks like me, but from another universe, and
Insane, right?
Yes,
Insane. So
Yes.
the media cover-up was so extensive, even NPR had to issue a damning retraction of the story. Check this out.
6 months after NPR published a review of Hunter Biden's memoir, Beautiful Things, they're issuing a bombshell correction to the story after falsely claiming that the story about Hunter's laptop was, quote, discredited by intelligence agents. The review initially read the laptop story was discredited by U.S. intelligence and independent investigations by news organizations. Now, the stunning mea culpa reads, numerous news organizations cast doubt on the credibility of the laptop story. No mention of intelligence, nor independent investigations, just news organizations.
Now, Hunter Biden confirmed that he's under investigation by the U.S. attorney for evading taxes.
Irritating.
Because, you know, he's spending all this money on cars and prostitutes and all this other stuff. All this incriminating.
Let's pause. The laptop situation, more so specifically, the owner of the shop began talking about some financial stuff. Let's just keep it honest. You know, insofar as Hunter Biden's life and what he does in his own free time, he's a grown man. Joe Biden can't make him do any of this stuff, okay? So it does seem like a moot point to go after Hunter Biden to try to get to Joe Biden, right? And I would absolutely agree, right? Had Trump's kids been doing something crazy and stupid and living some crazy lives, that has nothing to do with Trump, right? So one could rightfully say, well, hey, you know, why go after Hunter Biden to try to get to Joe Biden? Well, stop and think for a second, because there were some financial things on this laptop that had come out as well.
Former business associate of Hunter Biden says that he can confirm the details regarding overseas business dealings, including the reference to a big guy in an email. He says it does refer to Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden. According to the statement, Bobolonsky also says Hunter Biden frequently referenced asking his dad for his sign-off or advice on various potential deals. He went on to say, quote, I've seen Vice President Biden say he never talks to Hunter about his business. I've seen firsthand that that's not true. Hunter Biden's emails were brought up in last night's debates. The former VP said several investigations found no wrongdoing.
Yes, if you're watching this video and you say, look, this has nothing to do with Joe Biden or whatever, that's Joe Biden's son, he's going to do whatever he's going to do, good or bad, right? I would agree. But the problem is, it's not just, oh, this is just Hunter Biden. No. These things lead right back to the tree. You see?
The evidence of him with crack and prostitutes and all this other stuff. So the mainstream media has picked up the federal investigation, but you've heard very little about the laptop. Now, there are a lot of other things on that laptop. A lot of things about Hunter Biden's business dealings. It's all there.
Right. See?
And the link to the whole story is in the description for you to see. So, is the Hunter Biden story real? Probably gonna click those links down below and see it for yourself. So, this was the Hunter Biden story in a nutshell. You now have the information, you now have the power, and let me know in the comment section what you think. At the end of the day, if you like what I do, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. My name is Nate the Lawyer.
So, as I was saying, yes, this has a lot more to do with Joe Biden than people may think. To me, if this was just about Hunter Biden and his crazy life and all the crazy nonsensical events that he has going on about, you know, the drugs and the women and all that, would it be tragic? Yeah, but, you know, I wouldn't care. I was more so concerned about the business dealings and all that stuff that was leading back to Joe Biden. That was my concern. Because if you're sending your son around different countries to pick up bags of cash and a percentage of that money comes back to you, well, with the stuff that's going on in the world right now, to me, it seems like a conflict of interest, right? If that country now has some type of leverage with you, you know, they paid you, right? So they can ask certain things of you that you may not feel entitled to do had you not received bags of cash from them. Right? You get what I'm saying, right? So, you know, when it comes to engaging, when certain countries doing things for them or not doing things for them, when they've given you bags of cash and hundreds of thousands of dollars, that makes a difference, right? So we're talking about corruption all the way up. So if you like this content, like this video, share this video, and subscribe. And I have a question. If you have not subscribed, why? Click that bell, baby. Click that bell. But you already know what it is. Until next time.